Hey everybody, how we doing? Just gonna share my screen really quick as everybody's coming in. Thank you guys for joining today. Oh, I also have a background on, which I will take off. Perfect. Thank you guys for coming in again. Just gonna share my screen for a minute. There we go. Keeping this up for just a minute here while everybody's coming in. Thank you guys for coming to Tabata Tuesday today. My name is Petey, and I'm the Boston College Campus Recreation Fitness Coordinator. Appreciate you guys coming in. If you need a disclaimer or read, I'll leave it up for another 45 seconds or so, and then we'll get started. If you have any questions, comments, need additional modifications, anything like that throughout the class, feel free to send me a chat. Alrighty. Just a few more seconds here, about 20. See if anybody else jumps on. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop this share. Open up my video. Hey, how's everybody doing? Again, appreciate you guys being here. My name is Petey. This is Tabata Tuesday. What this class is about is a little bit of high intensity interval training. So you've got 30 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. We'll do 8 rounds, and that's 1 Tabata. Today we're going to get 4 Tabatas done. We're going to rest for about a minute and a half or 2 minutes in between each Tabata. And what we're going to do today, we've got 1 Tabata that we're going to do 3 times through. So each time you'll be able to get a little bit more comfortable with the exercises, be able to go up another level if you would like. And in the end, we're going to hit a more core and shoulder focused Tabata. So for equipment today, the only things that you need your body weight, you need a mat or a carpeted area for the core Tabata at the end. And then I would grab some sort of weight option. So I've got a chemistry book right here. You don't have to use it, but it's just a way to kind of give your Tabatas another place to go. Let's see if I have a question here. All right. Thank you guys so much for coming. I love it. Good words of encouragement to start off the day today. Okay. So if you are, oh, I totally forgot about the Spotify playlist. Huh. I'm going to post this playlist link in the chat right now. If you guys would like to follow along, playlist link is up. And if you're following along with me, I'm going to start it in 3, 2, 1. All right, we're just gonna hit a little bit of a warm up here. Find some good space in your area. Taking the heels outside the hips. We're gonna start with a stretch today, reaching all the way up and spilling down all the way to the ground. If your hands can touch the ground, that's great. If they reach towards the ground but don't quite touch, that's okay too. Just getting a stretch to the back of the legs, letting the head relax down, neck relax down, and start to rock back and forth in between the 2 feet. You can let your arms hang or you can cross your arms. Start thinking about turning your core on. And we're rising up nice and slow, putting space in between each vertebrae. When you get all the way to the top, you're stepping those feet in, pulling the knee up for a quad stretch. Hold for a second or two, and then switch legs. So a little walking quad stretch here. Trying to stand up as straight as possible. Again, we're turning on that core. A little bit of a balance warm up as well. So whatever feels good as you're getting moving today. Go the other way, so do a little butt kick hold, holding just for a second, and then switching legs. Start to establish some good breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And coming back to the front, we're going to some arm circles now, nice and slow to the front. I'm sorry, nice and small to the front. Getting those shoulders warmed up. Think about squeezing in between your shoulder blades in the back of the body. Take the circles a little bit wider now. Hitting some range of motion in that shoulder joint. And nice big circles towards the front. Try and hit that full range of motion, stretching out all parts of that rotator cuff, shoulder joint, a little bit of the scapulothoracic region, and then take those arm circles backwards, full range of motion. Medium circles. Should we start to feel a burn in the shoulders here? And small circles. Still going backwards. All right, transitioning to a little torso twist. So stepping and tapping with each foot as we go from side to side. Getting nice and loose in the thoracic spine here. Some good rotations. And then we're going to hit a couple of inchworms. So what I want you to do, stretch up to the sky. Take the hands down to the ground. Walk all the way out. Give me one push-up on the knees or the toes. And then walk the hands back in. So one good inchworm stretch. Doing it again, taking the arms up. Stretch all the way down. Walk out. Turn the core on. One push-up. Take it back in. We're going to do this only one or two more times. Again, we're establishing that good breathing. And one more time. All right. So continue to shake, stretch, or move around anything that feels particularly tight. I'm going to go through our first 8 exercises here. So exercise number 1, remember we're working 30 seconds at a time with 20 seconds of rest. Exercise number 1 is the Heisman run. So we've got 1, 2, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's 3 steps, and we're bringing the inside knee across the body at the end of each one. You can take this as fast or as slow as you would like. Next up, we've got our squat thruster. So heads up, this is one that we can add our textbook weight to in the first round or in later rounds. So we're squatting all the way down, driving all the way up to the ceiling. Squat down, drive up to the top. Again, if you want to take this a little bit higher, you could grab that textbook, hold it at the chest, and drive through to the ceiling there. Exercise number 3 is a flag push-up. Couple of ways to do this here. Down in a push-up position, you're going to push up and then rotate into a side plank. So I'm working it on my knees right now. Keeping one knee down for a side plank. You can also hit the plank on your toes and the push-up on your toes. All right. Exercise number 4, we're working on what's called a pendulum lunge with a high kick. So what's going to happen is you're going to take one leg, lunge back, and then kick through at the top. Lunge, and then a forward kick. Lunge, and a forward kick. So a little bit of balance here. Working the back of the legs, and then the front of the legs with that leg kick in the front. All right, after that, we've got some boxer weaves. So hands up in a good boxer stance, like you're dodging hooks here, making a U shape with your head. This works the core, this also works the legs, and it gets the heart rate up. After that, exercise number 6, we've got a tabletop reach through. Starting in a tabletop position, what you're gonna do is rotate so that one leg kicks through and one arm comes up over the top. So rotating through like that. If the rotation doesn't work for you, just go for a bird dog. We're gonna do these a little bit later as well. They're a great exercise to really establish some core control. Opposite arm, opposite leg, extend out. Second to last exercise, we've got a plank to push up here. In a push-up position, taking it down to a plank position, and then back up. Really getting a little burn in the arms. And then our last exercise for our first Tabata is going to be a hollow body hold. So option to lay on a mat if you would like. What I want you to do, start lay down on the ground, bring the glutes off the ground, the shoulders off the ground, and we're going to hold here with a good hollow body. All right, 8 exercises. Whew. I'm already out of breath. 30 seconds apiece, 20-second rest in between. I'll call it the exercise before every round, and I'm here doing it with you. All right, Tabata number 1, starting with that Heisman run in 10 seconds. So find some good space. Move animals out of the way if they suddenly become a problem. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 steps each way. Hey, come over here. You take this as fast or as slow as you would like. Work the arms. Let them give you some momentum. Taking the knee across. Again, as fast or slow as you'd like. You really want to power it up. We've got 6 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, time. 20-second rest. Next up is that squat thruster. Option to hold the textbook weight. Heels are outside the hips. I'm actually going to do my first round with just body weight. 10 seconds to go. Heels outside the hips. Weight is in the heels. Going in 3, 2, 1. Squat all the way down. Reaching all the way to the sky. Try to keep the chest nice and proud the whole time. Drive through your heels. Press the knees out wide over the toes. Good. Keep sitting back and down with those hips. Chest stays proud. 10 seconds. See if you can take up the speed. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time. 20 seconds to rest. Next up, we've got a flag push-up. So finding a spot down on the ground. Remember, we're pushing up and then rotating into a plank. Make sure you alternate sides with that plank. Going in. 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Push up and rotate. Push up, rotate. Remember, you can hit the push up on your knees, toes, or knees under hips. And you can hit that plank on knees or toes. Stay with it. Brace in the core. Find a good breath. Time. Take that 20-second rest. Next up, we've got our pendulum lunge with the front kick. So lunging back, kicking forward with the same leg, and then we switch. A little bit of a balance exercise here. We really want to make sure the core is turned on. Ready? Go for it. Hands up in front, keep the chest proud. Lunge down, front kick forward. Keeping that chest proud. Breathing into the nose, out through the mouth. Again, speed is up to you. You can take this as fast or as slow as you want. If the lunges aren't working for you, squat to side raise. Stay with it. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Time. 20 seconds to rest. Next up, we have our boxer weave. So remember, hands up in a good defensive position. Nice split stance here. We're going to make a U with our head. Whew. Make sure you're breathing in between rounds here. Going in. 3, 2, 1. Hit. So boxers use this move to dodge hooks. Think about weaving under those hooks here. You want to make sure you get low enough, engaging the core, moving the legs, moving the torso. You can start to feel a little bit of burn in your lower back. That's okay. It's your back extensors, your postural muscles working. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time. 20 seconds to rest. Next up, we've got our tabletop reach through. So remember, in a tabletop position, kicking one leg through, releasing one hand. Option, bird dog. We go in. 3, 2, 1. Hit it. So reaching through, finding some control with the core. If you want to speed this up as well, you're certainly welcome to. Remember, we've got our bird dog option. And if you want to option in between that, you can take it up to a little march. Hover the knees, opposite hand, opposite leg. Staying with it. Keep breathing. Time. All right, headed to plank to push up. An arm burner right here. Finding a good push-up position. We're gonna go down to plank and then come on back up. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. 2, 1, let's hit it. Down to a plank, back up to a push-up. Try and alternate which arm goes first. You want to make sure to keep the belly button pulled into the spine. Shoulders and hips should be squared to the ground the whole time. Whew. Stay with it. Brace that core. You can do this on knees, toes, or knees under hips. And time. We're headed to our last exercise of our first Tabata. Going to that hollow body hold. So find the spot to lay on your back. Going in 5, 3, 2, 1. And hollow body hold. Now hands can go out in front. They can go up above the head. They can touch the ground if you need a little bit more support. With the feet, you can bring them in, or you can touch toes to the ground if you need. Plenty of options here. If you're doing the hold, you should be shaking at this point. Keep breathing. Keep that core braced. Stay with it. And time. Take that rest. We've got a minute and a half rest, and then we're headed for that Tabata another time through. So with this rest, make sure you're walking around. You keep your chest up, grabbing water if you need it. Thinking about what other level you want to go to for this second time through. Maybe you get a quick stretch, quick shake, if anything that feels particularly tight. If you want to try the weight option on both the thrusters and the lunges with the front kick, more than welcome to this time around. Find your textbook, find a book bag that you have some things in. Weight, if you've got it, anything works as long as you pick something up. We got about 40 more seconds of rest. Heart rate should feel like it's coming down. Muscles should feel like they're recovering a little bit. All right. Second time through our Tabata, we're starting with our Heisman run. We're going in 10 seconds. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Heisman run. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Pulling the knee in. Go as fast or as slow as you want. Get the arms working if you want a little bit more of a heart rate spike. Nice job, nice job. Pushing through the outside of the leg, crossing the body with that knee. 10 seconds. 5 seconds to go. Woo, feel the burn in the legs. 2, 1, time. 20 seconds to rest. Next up is our squat thruster. Again, if you want to use a weight option, grab something to hold. Heels are going outside the hips. Chest stays nice and proud. Going in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go for it. Squat all the way down. Driving through to the top. Try and explode through the back of your body. Nice job, nice job. Stay with it. 15 seconds. See if you can pick up the speed a little bit. Keeping that chest proud. Driving through the heels. Back of the body nice and strong. 3 seconds. Time. 20 seconds to rest. Next up, we've got our flag push-up. So the push-up with the plank rotation. Going in 10 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Push up, side plank. Push up, other side. Keep breathing. Keep that belly button pulled into the spine. Use whatever option you need for the push-ups. Knees, toes, knees under hips. Whatever works for you today. Stay with it. Stay with it. Time. Next up, working on that lunge with the front kick. Again, if you want to add a little bit of weight on, adds a little bit of a balance challenge as well. So you hold the weight to your chest on both the lunge and the kick. You want to make sure that you're staying nice and stable. All right, let's hit it. Go for it. Lunge, front kick, switch legs. Lunge to kick. Again, speed is all up to you. A little bit slower is more of a strength focus. A little bit faster is more of a cardio focus. Make sure you're driving through the standing heel. 5 seconds. 2, 1, time. 20 seconds to rest. Next up, we have our boxer weaves, getting our defense on. 10 seconds to breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Find that good boxer stance. Nice and split, one foot in front of the other. Hands are up. And let's do it. Weaves. Creating that U with our head. Make sure your head goes down and then back up for each weave. See if we can kick up the speed a little bit. Round 2. 15 seconds to go. Keep working. Keep those hands up. Dodging hooks. 10 seconds. Come on. Come on. Let's go. 5 seconds. Work through it. 2, 1. Time. 20 seconds to rest. Next up, our tabletop reach throughs. Lots of options here. The goal for this move is core control. You don't have to go fast. 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Tabletop, hop of the knees. One leg kicks through. One arm releases from the ground. Nice and controlled. Feel your belly button pull into the spine. Remember, options here. You do a little march, or you can take it all the way down to the ground and do a bird dog. Up to you. 3 seconds. Time. Whew. Next up, plank to push up. Yes. Exercise number 7 of 8 in Tabata number 2. You're almost halfway through class today, guys. You're doing awesome. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Plank to push up. You want to make sure your hips stay low and your core stays engaged the whole time. Woo! You should feel a burn in the biceps, the triceps, and the shoulders. Woo! Keep those elbows in nice and tight. Try not to let your hips rock. Knees, toes, or knees under hips here. And time. Last exercise of the Tabata. Roll onto your back for a hollow body hold. Chest stays proud when you're resting. Got 6 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hollow body hold. If you want to check and see how strong your hollow body is, you can do a little hollow body rock. Rock it back and forth. You should feel like you can rock. So the back should be a little bit curved. Whew. Stay with it. Stay with it. Remember, plenty of options here. You can take the toes down to touch. Just keep the upper body up. You can take the hands down. Just keep the legs up. Whatever feels good for you today. Time. Whew. Tabata number 2, done. Take a minute and a half rest. We're going to do that same Tabata one more time through. Walk around, get some air, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. If you do want to take a seat, make sure that your chest is nice and proud so you get the most amount of oxygen into your chest. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Giving anything that feels a little sore, a little tight, a quick shake, quick stretch. Now, some options for you. If you're trying to go up another level for this last Tabata, some things that you could do. For the squat thruster, you could jump at the top. So as I'm pressing that weight up to the ceiling, I'm jumping. That's an option. Another option here, with the pendulum lunge, you can take the weight off, you can lunge back and jump through at the top. So lunge back, and you're taking that high kick to a knee through at the top. We got about another 15 seconds before we hit this last Tabata, and then we'll finish with some core. All right, we're gonna start with our Heisman run. Last time through this Tabata, see if you can amp it up another level, whether you're going a little bit faster or grabbing something a little bit heavier. I encourage you to challenge yourself today. All right, 10 seconds to our Heisman run. Oh, don't update. Oh. All right, go for it, Heisman run. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. See if you can go as fast as you can this round. Last time you got to do this exercise. Work the arms. You got 20 seconds to go. Come on. Come on. See if you can go faster than me. Let's go. Let's go. 10 seconds. Keep working. Keep working. I know it burns. I know it burns. Stay with it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Next up, squat thruster. Your options. Grab something a little bit heavier or add a jump on the top. If you want to add a jump but have some neighbors down beneath you, just do a calf raise at the top. Whew. 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it. So I'm going to add a little jump to mine here. Make sure you're still sitting back on your heels in between each jump. Again, you could just go calf raise. You've got some neighbors, or you could take that part out of it. Keep the knees going out wide. 5 seconds. Whew. And time. Whew. Flag push-ups next. Make sure you keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. 10 seconds. Setting up for those flag push-ups. Going in 3, 2, 1. Push up, rotate. Bringing the core back in. You should feel some fatigue in your arms at this point. Push through it. Try one push-up on a different option. We've got a lot of options here. Knees under hips, or toes. Time. Whew. 15 seconds until our pendulum lunge with either the kick or the knee jump. We're going in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Lunge and kick, or lunge and jump. Driving through that lead toe. Make sure you keep alternating. Remember, you can stay with that kick. Make sure you keep alternating the legs. You got 10 seconds. 5 seconds to go. Push through it. One more. Time. Woo. Keep breathing, keep moving. We got boxer weaves next. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Legs are split. Hands are up. Go. Weaving under those punches. Make sure you get down low enough. Hands stay up for defense. Using the legs. Using the upper body. Whew. 15 seconds. Come on. Speed it up. Speed it up. Let's go. Let's go. Dodging some hooks. If I'm throwing hooks, you're dodging underneath them. Weaving towards those hooks. Good stuff. Good stuff. Time. Next up, we've got our tabletop reach through. Third to last exercise of this Tabata. Now we're moving on to core. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Hovering the knees just off the ground. Pulling the belly button into the spine. Good work, good work. Remember, you have options. You can stick with the march, or you can go with bird dog. Stay with it. Total body control. That's what we're working on right now. Stay with it, keep breathing. Time. Second to last exercise. We got plank to push up next. Make sure you're breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Keeping that chest lifted. Going in 3, 2, 1 with that push up to plank. Remember, keep the core strong. Shoulders squared to the ground. Nice job, nice job. Stay with it, stay with it. Don't rock back and forth. Stay nice and stable. You can hit this on your toes or knees under hips as well. Stayed with it, almost there. Time. All right, we've got our last exercise for this Tabata. A little hollow body hold. It's going to transition us into core perfectly. Got in 3, 2, 1. Hollow body hold. Hi, Artemis. Shoulder blades off the ground. Trying to keep the glutes off the ground. Good hold. Stay with it, stay with it. Almost there. Almost there. We've got 6 seconds. Keep breathing. Time. Woo. Grab some water. Stretch anything that feels tight. We're going to move on to a core focused Tabata next. So what I want you to do, if you haven't grabbed the mat or something to lay on, go ahead and grab that. You don't need any other equipment for this core Tabata. Again, we've got 8 rounds, 30 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. And what we're going to do today is we're going to build on a couple of exercises. So we've got 4 exercises that kind of level up on each other, and then we're going to repeat them. So exercise number 1 is going to be a Superman. With the Superman, you want to face down towards the ground. Oh, sorry. I got a dog that wants to play. I'll play with you after class. Come over here. All right, for Superman, laying down on your stomach. What I want you to do, squeeze in between the shoulder blades and in the glutes, so you have a nice lift on both sides of the body. You're gonna lift up, pause for a second, and then lower back down. After that, we're gonna go to a plank hold. So with the plank hold, you go knees or toes. I want you up on your hands for this one, unless it's like comfortable for the fists, and you can go down to elbows, holding that plank. Round number 3 looks like a mountain climber. So we're progressing from just the plank to running opposite knee into opposite elbow, keeping the hips low. Finally, our last exercise in this progression is the bird dog. So like I said, we saw this earlier. I want you to extend opposite arm and opposite leg out and then back in. We're going to alternate. All right, we'll repeat that one time through and call it real. All right. Core Tabata. Set yourself up. We're starting in 10 seconds with that Superman. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, Artemis. Squeeze between the shoulder blades and glutes. Going up. Hold for a second. And then release. Working on those postural muscles. If it feels more comfortable for you to only do the bottom half, that's okay. Staying with it. 10 seconds. Feel the burn in the back of the body. 5 seconds. And time. Next up, we're working on a plank. Up on your hands, you can go knees or toes for this one. We're just going to hold for 30 seconds. 8 seconds. Going in 3, 2, 1. Hit that plank hold. Now, as we hold here, I want you to focus. Turn on your quads. Squeeze in between your shoulder blades. Keep the hips nice and low. Put energy down through your hands and through your toes. Push away from that ground. Nice job. 10 seconds. Embrace that shake. That's your core stabilizing you. 3, 2, 1, and time. 20-second rest. Next up, we're progressing into that mountain climber. So we're going to play position, opposite knee to opposite elbow. 10 seconds. Going in 3, 2, 1. Mountain climber, run it out. Opposite knee to opposite elbow. Maintain the same squeeze between the shoulder blades that we had in the plank. Stay with it, stay with it. Keep the hips as low as you can. 15 seconds. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo. Sit back into a child's pose if you need it. We've got the bird dog next. 10 seconds. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing opposite leg out, opposite arm. Keep that core stable. Maintaining the squeeze. Belly button into the spine. If you've got a glass of something on your back, your favorite drink, whatever that may be, you don't want to spill it. You want to drink it after this. Keep it nice and stable on your back. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. 20 seconds to rest. We're repeating that progression one more time. We start with our Supermans. Lay down on the mat. 5 seconds. Last time you're going to do this exercise. It is squeezing, bringing the chest and the quads off the ground, and then releasing back down. Working on those postural muscles that we tire out all day, sitting in front of our computer, hunched over. We're correcting that now. 10 seconds. Almost there, almost there. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time. 20 seconds to rest. Next up, we've got that plank hold. 10 seconds. I'll bring Artemis back in at the end here. She just wants to play with you guys. 3, 2, 1. We're holding that plank. Artemis, come here. Squeezing belly button to spine. Igniting the quads. Oh, I don't know about you guys, but I am shaking. Embrace it. You can always do this on your knees as well. Welcome back. You got 10 seconds. Keep strong. Keep strong. Breathing. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. time. Whew. 2 more exercises to go, team. We've got the mountain climbers next. 10 seconds to rest. We're breathing, wiping the sweat off of our eyebrows if you're like me. Ready? Go for that mountain climber. Opposite knee into opposite elbow. Running it in. Last time you gotta do this exercise. Keep pushing through with me. You got this. You've made it this far. Keep breathing. 15 seconds. Let's go. Let's go. Speed it up. Speed it up. 10 seconds. Come on. Come on. Keep pushing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo. 20 seconds to rest. We've got one more exercise today for your Tabata Tuesday. We're finishing off strong with the bird dog. Option here is to hover the knees and try and go for it that way. 3, 2, 1, go for it. If you're hovering the knees, the first couple times might be a little slow. Whew. It adds quite a lot of pressure. Stay with it, stay with it. We've got 15 seconds. 15 seconds. You can do this. 10 seconds. Whew. 3 seconds. Give you one more. And time. Whew. Rolling over onto your sit bones. Taking one leg out to stretch, bringing one leg in. Whew. That was awesome. Great work, everybody. Getting a little cool down. I think my actual eyebrows are sweating. Switching legs. Get that breathing back under control. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. We're gonna come on up for a hip flexor stretch. So leaning forward into this lunge here. Worked your hip flexors quite a lot today between the lunge kicks and the mountain climbers, the bird dog. All those are good hip flexor moves. Helps with that conditioning. Switch legs. Really lean into that hip flexor stretch. All right, go ahead and stand up. Take a one arm across the body for a shoulder stretch. Oh, Julie, thank you. I appreciate it. Love the comments, team. You guys pump me up and inspire me every time I'm here. I love it. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, anything like that, feel free to put it in the chat bar. Taking a tricep stretch here. You don't have to kneel down. I just want to make sure you guys could see. But yeah, any questions, comments, requests, anything like that, put them in the chat bar or shoot me an email, petersrx@bc.edu. And big arm circles to finish it out. Shrugging the shoulders around a little bit, hitting the neck circles. Thank you guys so much for joining me for Tabata Tuesday today. Come back tomorrow with Ling for Wellness Wednesday. Thank you guys again for coming. You guys rock. Such an inspiration. See you guys later.